I'm making this video today to expose the immoral and unethical activities that I believe are going on in the halls of USAA insurance. I want to expose these activities to the light of day by notifying the Department of Insurance from multiple states, the United States government, and probably other entities that may have some say as it relates to insurance operations in the United States. Well, what happened is this, and I'll try to be brief. I was involved in an accident. The person who hit me had USAA insurance, but I didn't know it at the time because it was a hit and run. His white truck hit my black car and he kept going. I contacted my insurance company, Progressive. They're all right, but Flo got right on it. I gave her the vehicle description, gave her the license plate number, and even though it was an out-of-state license plate, like within that same day, or maybe it was the next day, Flo had the info on the owner of that truck, as well as who their insurance carrier was. That insurance carrier being USAA Insurance. One of their representatives called me on a Friday, 18 minutes after, according to his voicemail message, he's supposed to be off of work. He says he gets off at 4:30, called me from a Texas number, and you called at 2:48. That would have been 4:48 in Texas. So why are you calling me knowing you're not going to be there? But I spoke to him today. I did. His name is Adam Delaney. You'll hear it when you listen to the recorded conversation. Now, Mr. Delaney states that they're insured, that USAA's insured was nowhere on the scene, that he has an alibi. He has an alibi for himself and his vehicle and other people that will provide an alibi for him because his car was not there. Maybe I wrote the license plate number down wrong.
Hi, Mr. Jones. This is Adam Delaney with USAA Claims Department. But as I did state previously on the phone, my insured is stating that he was not there and was not involved in the accident. Neither was his vehicle. So maybe we got the name different, or perhaps license plate wrong or something like that. But
well, too bad for him because I didn't write down anything. I had a videotape. That's correct. I had a videotape of their insured vehicle. I have their driver also on that video, so they could even see a picture of their insured since he said he was driving the car at the time. And then I have landscape to show that he and his vehicle were driving along that stretch of freeway just where he said he wasn't. And when I let Mr. Delaney know that, well, let's just have a listen as to what he said to me. One of the things he said to me. All right, hold on.
My name's Adam Delaney with USAA Claims.
Okay,
employee number K5928.
He's saying he was not on the 705 North Connector.
Correct.
All right. And the reason I want to record that and have you say it because, as I said in my earlier message, it's a lie. And my irrefutable proof is that I actually recorded him after he hit my car. And I have not just his vehicle. I also have a picture of if he was driving his vehicle that day. That means I have him on video too, driving his car. Yeah, I pulled out my camera, recorded it, and that's date and time stamped.
So you have a recording of him after, but not actually hitting you?
No, I don't have a recording of him hitting me, but the fact that he said he wasn't there and that's a lie should tell you right there. He hit my car and said he wasn't there. Now, there's evidence that he's there, and he lied because he wanted to try to get away with it. I called the police right afterwards.
Okay, and how did Progressive get a hold of us, or how did you get a hold of his policy number from the license plate?
That's correct, which is clearly seen in the video.
So you gave the video to Progressive, and Progressive looked it up, phone license plate, and found out USAA from there?
I have no idea how they do their job, but I gave them a vehicle description and gave them a license plate number.
Okay. Yeah, I'd do that all day too.
Because there's a 2-lane connector freeway. If you're in the left lane, then it's going to go off north to 705 north. If you're in the right lane, it's going to go south to 7 south. And so he was in that right lane as there was a line of cars in the left lane going 705 north. He was driving at a high rate of speed, then slowed down and turned his car into my lane. I stepped on the brake and honked the horn, and he still hit my car.
So I'm just curious as to how he wouldn't know anything about this. So how do we know that you didn't drift over into his lane and actually cause damage to my vehicle?
Okay, you heard that. Well, how do we know that you didn't drift into the other lane and damage our vehicle? Now, I can understand how you might want to hire special needs individuals, but you really don't want to put them in a situation where their special needs can create problems. Because your insured already said that he was not there. So if he was not there, how could my car drift into the other lane and hit him? Because he wasn't there. Remember? Well, there you go. And that's who they have answering the claims as a claims adjuster, representative, whatever they're called for USAA insurance. And that's why I talk about unethical entities and immoral individuals. Because insurance is there to protect their insureds against loss. Whether it's an accident, where it's just a one vehicle accident, so they cause their own loss, but here's something to help make you whole. Whether they are hit by somebody without insurance, well, here's some money to help make you whole. Or whether their insured is the party that causes damage. Oh, well, we're going to pay this other person to make them whole. Attorneys. We'll go there because attorneys are supposed to zealously represent their clients. And the attorneys on my side will definitely do that. Definitely do that and hope they get those attorneys' fees and costs and things of that nature. But I'm also sending this to those, to executive leadership for USAA that I can find as well. Because this person, this Adam Delaney, is the face of your claims department. And he is so, he's crossed the line and tried to zealously represent the insured. Once he knew your insured lied about his whereabouts, once he knew your insured was prepared to have additional individuals commit perjury in order to protect your company from a loss, instead of doing what you're supposed to do. You're licensed in your state. You're licensed in your state. You're supposed to make me whole. But instead, you want a subornation of perjury. You want a suborn perjury. You want to bring people up to lie as it relates to what happens. So I want you to know that right now. I want you to know that right now. Then you'll have no excuse later when you try to bring up your insured and have him tell the truth now. You try to bring your claims representative up and tell people this is an upstanding individual. This is an individual that you can trust, when he's trying to support a lie. So you watch this, you enjoy it. I'm sure people will sign up to be insured by USAA Insurance because they will find out through this video that you're willing to go to any length to keep from paying out on claims when they have an accident. But hopefully the Department of Insurance in your respective states will let you know that they'll go to any length to see that you behave in an ethical fashion. Good day.